That's a very different kind of picnic, isn't it? Do you think you could... Do you fancy making that with those?
Foraging for this fantastic basket of fruits.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely.
Do you want to taste them?
Go on then. I love those.
No, you can't talk though, can you?
Thank you, Derek. All right, we're going to speed things up a little bit now. Let's lose that.
Let's put that out of the way.
We're going to meet two of the fastest ladies from the region. That's fast on 4 wheels.
When I can speak. In a moment, we'll take to the track with 15-year-old Sarah Moore. She lives near York. And this weekend, she could become the first female driver ever to win the Junior Touring Car Championship. And
here's someone who could help to steer Sarah in the right direction. Amanda Whitaker from County Durham. Hi, Amanda.
Hi there.
Britain's most successful woman racing driver. This list of accolades: 50 career race wins so far, 3 consecutive national single-seater titles, 2006 European Formula Atlantic. We're delighted to see you here.
Absolutely amazing.
We're even more delighted to see you here in one piece because last time
you.
we spoke to you, you were recovering from an almighty crash.
Yep.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Obviously, I had quite a big crash, or as big as they get, a couple of months ago. But I'm pretty much fully recovered. My ankle's still pretty sore. And I've managed to get out in 2 races since then. Just 2 weeks after my crash, I was back out racing. It hasn't really affected me mentally, but...
It's incredible to actually see you. Good to see it hasn't affected you mentally. Let's just have a look at those pictures of that crash. I'm sorry we have to show it, but hope it doesn't bring back too many painful memories, awful memories. But, you know, everything's going fine here. Just talk us through what happened.
Basically, it was the first lap of the circuit, which is at Mallory Park. I'd already had impact off another car around the other side of the circuit, and then I tagged the back of a car here, which then obviously sends me somersaulting and my helmet hitting the tarmac.
Oh, you realise just how lucky you are every time you watch it.
Where are you? Are you in the car?
I'm in the car, yeah.
Still?
Yeah, seat belted in. What you can't see is the fuel pipe has come off, so I'm getting covered in fuel, and the fire extinguisher has gone off, so I needed to get out pretty quickly.
You decided to carry on. How did you get into the sport?
I started 20 years ago, which sounds an awfully long time, which was in karting. My father was an ex-racer, and I don't have any brothers, which was the main reason for me starting. I don't have any sisters, so I started in karts.
So you substitute. He wanted a boy, presumably.
Yeah, definitely.
And now you're as good as 10 boys.
Absolutely.
Well, stay with us, because you've been tracking the career of another potential star from our patch, haven't you? At 15, Sarah Moore is too young to drive on the roads, but she's leading the way on the track.
She is, yes. The teenager from Tockwith near York has set her sights on becoming the British Junior Touring Car Champion at Brands Hatch this weekend. Victoria Whittam has been to meet her.
Sarah, who's been driving since she was 3 years old, will attempt to become the first female junior touring car champion. But to take first place on the podium, she'll have to beat her own brother David, who's also a promising driver.
Last year I was just getting used to racing the cars with all the boys, and then this year I've been showing them all how to do it, and it's been great fun. The championship could be mine after Brands Hatch, and this year's been really good, but it's also been tough for me because I've had a few hard races, and the people that I'm up against are really good races, and it's been really tough, but Brands Hatch I could win the title.
Sarah made history early this year by being on the top spot of the podium of the touring car round. The level she's at is definitely good, and because of that, that's why they're leading championships, that's why they put the car on the front row of the grid after qualifying, and yeah, if she can pull the championship off this weekend at Brands Hatch, it will be a first. It'll be fantastic.
Sarah's literally half my age, but she says she can show me a thing or two about driving. Well, I've got my helmet. Let's see, shall we? Coming up to these corners, what's going through your mind? What are you thinking about?
When I'm going round, I'm just thinking of getting the right line, making sure I'm braking right for the corners, making sure that there's no one around me that I can hit, and getting the correct gears to the corner.
Now that was wicked. I think I need a high five. Woo! It's not easy to get out. And I tell you something, Sarah certainly taught me a lesson about driving.
I hate the helmet hair though, so if I'm going to be a sports driver, I want something like this.
Fantastic. Exciting times for Sarah. And Amanda, you've followed her career. What piece of advice would you pass on to her?
Obviously, I've been in that position myself. I've won 4 championships against an all-male grid, so I know how she's feeling at this point. The main thing is, you know you can do it. You've won, I think it's 5 races this year, so just go out into the race as if it's a test day, a normal race. Don't do anything different. Don't let the pressure get to you and think, I've got a championship to get through. You can do your stuff, and obviously the best of luck.
Believe in yourself. Now, Sarah is up against her brother. How hard must that be?
Not having any brothers myself, it's very difficult to know what that must be like. I think it'll be more of what it's like for the brother. The amount of grief he may get being beaten by his sister would be the difficult one, I think.
How seriously are women taken in the racing world?
Again, a very, very difficult question. Yes, the guys like the women on the grid to make the guys look good, because I think there's only 2% of race and rally drivers are female. There isn't that many successful female racers, so the chances of a successful one coming through is quite minute just because of the statistics.
You're very successful. What's next for you?
It just depends on budget. The driving's the easy bit. The difficult bit is finding the money to do whatever. I mean,
but this season, the
this
climax
season
is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 weeks' time is my final race at Silverstone, and hopefully I'll clinch that championship myself.
Good luck.
Thank
Come
you.
and show us the trophy when you do.
Please do. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks.
Well, now time to see what's coming up in tonight's national news.